Yes, teacher, I work from Monday to Friday.
Okay.
And you, teacher?
Very, very well. I have many activities. Nice. I'm interested.
And did you work today?
Yes, every day work.
On Saturday and Sunday too?
Yes, I have studying the Saturday in the night.
Ah, okay, teacher. Esperamos
Marisol,
un...
you see my screen?
Yes, teacher, I can see the screen.
Okay, thank you. Today we will work the adverbs or frequency.
Okay.
You can view when the
Yeah.
possibility always, usually, normally or generally, often, frequently, sometimes, occasionally,
Seldom.
seldom, very rarely, or never. Remember?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Do you have to about the adverbs? Have any question about this theme? No?
Mm, uh, about seldom, I don't know what's the meaning of seldom.
Okay, seldom is how explain. Seldom es como decir hardly. Do you
Mm,
mean the hardly ever?
yes, yes, teacher.
Okay. It's similar. Seldom is similar a hardly ever or
Hardly.
rarely.
Okay.
Now, you create sentences with edge adverbs of frequency.
Mm,
Understand the instruction is clear?
yes, teacher. Mm,
Okay. You had 5 minutes for develop this activity.
yes.
Okay, Marisol?
Okay, teacher. I go for my notebook and
Yes.
to and I'm going to organize my ideas.
Okay. Anyway, no problem. Natalia, good evening. How are you? Natalia,
Hello, hello. How are you? Good
I'm
evening.
fine, and you?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank God. I'm good. How about everyone? Hello, Marisol.
So,
Hi, Natalia. How are you?
Very good. Very good. How was your Easter, teacher? And how was your Easter, Marisol?
Mm, Very well. I rest
That
and I sleep a little.
that's good. That's good. How about
very
you,
good.
Mrs. Pucaruncho? How was everything?
Very nice. Very relaxed. I'm
Oh,
tired
good, good. That's nice to know.
of
Nice.
Okay, Natalia. In this moment, with Marisol, I am work about the arbet opportunity. The activity is create sentences with each arbet frequency. Understand? Hey, Natalia.
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go to my living room in order for me to listen better. Okay? Give me 1 second, please.
Okay, don't worry.
At breakfast.
Okay, I'm back. I'm back. You were saying that you were working with Marisol. What? I'm sorry, I didn't get you very well.
Okay, you create, Natalia, nice sentences about the arbet or frequency. For
Uh
example,
huh.
I always study after class.
Okay. Okay. So,
Organize your
do you want me to do the sentences with all of the adverbs of frequency?
yes, yes,
Okay. I always breathe. I usually wake up early.
yes.
I normally eat my breakfast at 8 a.m. 8 a.m.
Okay,
I often eat supper at 6 p.m.
Natalia.
Sometimes I go and jog. Occasionally, I eat ice cream. Seldom, I go to mass. Hardly ever I wake up at 2 a.m. and I never eat spicy food.
Thank you, Natalia. So, are you ready?
Teacher, I'm doing the three last sentences. Please give me a minute, please.
Okay, okay, Natalia. I wait 2 minutes for Marisol, please.
Okay.
Okay, I finished. Then,
Okay, tell me.
first, I always work on Mondays. Second, I usually eat bread on breakfast. Third,
Okay.
I normally ride bike to go to work. Fourth, I often go to the park. Five, I sometimes play Candy Crush. The other, I seldom visit the country. The other is I hardly ever eat hamburgers. And the last, I never run in the street.
Oh, Marisol. Marisol and Natalia, excuse me. Can you see my screen?
Yes, teacher.
Oh, listen to this
So
video, please.
it's pretty simple. They all end with day. To say the word day, you want
Oh my God.
the accent. Today I'm going to teach you how to say the days of the week. So it's pretty simple. They all end with day. To say the word day, you want to start with a D sound, and then it's the A. So if you don't have the A diphthong in your language, you're probably pronouncing it as day, day. You have to reach an E sound at the end, day. See that there is transition from one sound to another, day. The day is always the unstressed part. So the first syllable of the days of the week is so let's start with Sunday, and then it's a cup. A cup is a straw, so you don't need to do anything to make the sound. Just push the voice out and don't open your mouth so much for it. Cup, sun, Sunday, Sunday, Monday. Although there is an O, it's not an O. Monday, but like month, like cup, like sun. A stress schwa, the tongue is pushed forward, the lips are relaxed. Come to them, Monday. Then we have Tuesday. Here, just think of saying the word two. You can also say Tuesday, but I recommend using two. It's more two. So it's a T sound. There is a small breath there, like an H, because it's an E at the beginning of words. That's what happens. And then it's the oo as in food. So there's transition there, and then I close it with a round oo sound. Two. Tuesday. Wednesday. It is not Wednesday, but when, as in when was the party, a Z sound again, and day. Wednesday. Drop your jaw, S sound, so it's not super close. Wednesday. And make sure to go through the diphthong of the A as in day. Imagine like you have a little Y sound at the end. Wednesday. Thursday, non-native speakers, because you have the TH sound and all of it in one word. Thursday. So start with the tongue out for the TH and then pull it in for an R. Directly. It's not there, it's not Thor, it's a soft TH, and then you pull it for an R and push your lips forward. Thur. And then again a Z sound and the day. Thursday. By the way, I have a video just about Tuesday versus Thursday if you're getting these two confused, so you can check it out on the link below. Friday. Here it's an F sound that is moving directly for an R. So my tip here would be to bring the tip of the tongue up for the R. Make sure that the tongue is not touching anything and the lips are rounded. And then just pronounce the F sound before the R. Fur. As your tongue is waiting there for the R. Fur. Then drop your jaw wide open and then pronounce the I as in my. Fry. And again, finish it up with day. Friday, Friday. And lastly, Saturday, Saturday. 3 syllables. The first one is sa, sa. That's also the primary syllable, longer and higher in pitch. Satter, flap T and a schwa. Satter, not satter, but satter, satter. And then day at the end, Saturday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. That's it. I hope this was helpful. Let me know in the comments below, what is the one day that you struggle with its pronunciation the most? And also tell me, what is your favorite day of?
Okay. Oh, girls. Hey, Natalia, Marisol,
Yes.
Yes, I'm here. Yes.
interesting video? Yes?
Very
Yes, I like
good.
it.
Okay. Today, I can present a Mr. Gray. He's a killer look. Yes?
I'm sorry, I didn't listen very well. Can you tell me again?
Okay. I can present a Mr. Gray. Can you see my screen, Natalia? Yes?
Yes, it's a gorilla.
Yes. He, he has a killer look. The activity is create a story about the Mr. Gray. Okay, organize your ideas. You have 10 minutes for present a story about the Mr. Gray.
Okay.
I'm sorry, am I the one who is going to begin or is it Marisol?
Are you ready, Natalia?
Am I the one
Natalia?
who is going to begin?
Yes, you can.
Okay. I have to make a story about Mr. Can you remember me the gorilla's name? I'm sorry, Mr. Who?
Mr. Gray.
Mr. Gray. And the story has to have what? I'm sorry?
Tell me.
I didn't get very well. What do I have to say in the story about Mr. Gray? It's just only seeing the image and I have to create a story about Mr. Gray?
Create a story about Mr. Gray. Natalia.
Okay. Okay. The thing is, I have the same problem as every day that I have conversational class because I quite don't understand you very well because of the connection. But well, I'm gonna make a story about Mr. Gray, about what I'm seeing. Is it
Yes,
correct?
it's correct, Natalia.
Okay, okay. Mr. Gray is thinking about what he has to do this week. He's
Yes,
remembering that he needs to get extra bananas in the morning because at afternoon it's not quite easy to get them from the plantain tree. He's thinking that maybe three isn't enough, that he may need more bananas than he usually gets.
Yes.
I think he's very serious, and he's very serious because I think he's very hungry, and and he needs to fix that situation.
What situation?
I need to make a question.
What situation?
Excuse me?
What situation?
The situation is that he is hungry, and he needs to
Very
get
hungry?
and he needs to fix that situation. He needs to eat more. So he just doesn't want to be hungry anymore. That's his big situation.
Okay. No more?
No more. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you, Natalia. Marisol, are you ready?
Okay, teacher.
Tell
Um,
me about the Mr. Gray.
Mr. Graves is a gorilla, but he always was alone, and he felt very sad. He was thinking how to know new friends if he never go to the other place. Then on Saturday, he went to other place in the jungle and see some friendly apes. The apes invited him to a party. And in the party, he could see, he could saw apes and other gorillas. And in the gorillas, he could meet he could meet excuse he could meet an a girlfriend.
Okay. Ready, Marisol?
Okay, yes, teacher.
Okay. This is a question. What is something you never do around your parents? Think.
Teacher.
What is something you never do around your parents?
Oh,
Natalia.
yes, yes. Okay, I will begin. I should never scream around my parents.
Yes.
They don't like to hear me scream. Another thing that I would never do in front of my parents is
Yes.
lie. Tell a lie in front of my parents. I would never do that around my parents.
Okay, Natalia, thank you. Marisol, are you ready?
Mm, I never speak English around my mother, around my parents, and I never mm, talk about boyfriend about around my parents.
No more, Marisol.
No more.
Okay, the next question. If you were the queen or king of the Britain for a day, what could you do? King.
Well, but
You take the time, organize your ideas. If when you're ready, start, okay?
Okay.
Organize your ideas, Natalia.
Okay.
okay. Okay, I think I'm ready.
Okay, tell me, Natalia.
I think I would make different charity campaigns in order for the poor people to have better chances of fixing their lifestyle. I would make some I would do I would make some projects in order for people to work, people from the streets, homeless people, to have an opportunity to work. I think that would be one of the principal things I would do. I would also make campaigns in order for the animals that live in the streets, the stray animals, to have new homes. That would be part of my two campaigns, main campaigns.
Okay, Natalia, thank you. Marisol, are you ready?
No, teacher. No, teacher, sorry. A minute. Give me a minute.
No worries.
El jabón íntimo de nosotros está testeado, por tu salud íntima, úsalo diariamente.
Okay, sorry.
I'm sorry, did you say something? I'm not hearing very well.
No. Marisol, are you ready? Marisol. Marisol.
Okay, teacher, okay. First, I will
Yes.
let many people visit the Buckingham Palace free, without money. And I would like people work to help other in their neighbors. For example, I asked to the people um, to work in improve the streets and improve the gardens, and people work in um, people work
And
pick up the trash in the street or in trash in the rivers or in the sea.
ready?
Ready.
Okay. Give me one moment. Oh, okay.
Pronounce the ed suffix, or shall we call it the t suffix, or just the d suffix. Now, the ed suffix can be pronounced three different ways. The first one is just d, as in played or organized. The second option is a T sound, as in worked or crossed. Now, the third option is id, a relaxed I sound, and a D, id, as in did. Like invented or executed. Now, like we don't have enough using things in English, this ed suffix sounds like three different sounds. When do we know when to use what? So, I'll first lay out the rule, right, the phonological rule, and then I'll give you my rule, which is the shortcut, actually. Now, when the past suffix appears after a vowel, then it's pronounced as a D, as in played, fried, and stayed. Do you hear that? It's a D sound. Stay, stayed. Fried, fried. Now, when the ed suffix appears after a voiced consonant, as in b, g, g, okay, all of these are voiced consonants because the vocal cords are vibrating. For example, saved. The V is a voiced consonant, so the ed is pronounced as a D. Saved. There is no vowel here, okay? It's not saved. The only time we add a vowel before the D is in the third option, and we're going to talk about that in a second, okay? So in the word save, there is no E sound. It's just a D right after the consonant. Saved. And if it's difficult for you, then practice stretching out, holding out the sound before. Save. And as you're pronouncing it, lift the tongue up for the D. Save. And that's it. Saved. Determine. Determined. It's not determined. Okay, there is no vowel there. Why? Because there is a consonant, a voiced consonant at the end. That's an N sound. Determine. How do I know? I can feel my vocal cords vibrating as I'm pronouncing the N. Determine. Determined. Organize. Z is a voiced consonant. Organize. I'm closing it with a D, not organized. Organized. Okay? So, a D after a vowel, that's easy. A D after a voiced consonant, that's a little more challenging, so you want to make sure there is no vowel there. Now, when the ed suffix appears after a voiceless consonant, so think about it. Let's try to say the word work and add to it the D sound. Work, worked. Work, worked. Doesn't come out as a D. Let's think of the word cross. Cross, crossed. No, there is no vowel in between. Okay, so we have to connect the consonant. Let's try crossed. It's almost impossible. It doesn't sound good, and it takes up too much energy. Why? Because when the D appears after a voiceless consonant, for example, then the D turns into a T. It's like the D, which is a voiced consonant, takes the feature, the voicing feature of whatever comes before. So if it's a voiced consonant, then it remains a voiced D. If it's a voiceless consonant, then it loses its voicing quality and it turns into a T. So the D turns into a T if it appears after a voiceless consonant. For example, wash, voiceless, washed. That's a T. Cross, crossed. Walk, walked. Mix, mixed. Right? It's not mixed, it's mixed. And I think this is the most important thing you need to remember. So when the ed suffix appears after a voiceless consonant, then it turns into a T. Only when the ed suffix appears after a verb that ends with a T or a D, then we add the I as in sit right before. Why? Because try to say just one consonant, just the D sound after embed. Embed or invite. Invite, right? I can't suggest that there is an ed suffix because they connect, the two Ds or the two Ts. So we have to add a little vowel, an A sound. It can also drop to a schwa, and then add the D that indicates that this is the past form. Embed, embedded. Invite, invited, or invited, right? Because the T turns into a D between two vowels. Execute, executed. Okay? So, when the ed suffix appears after a T or a D, that's the only time we add a vowel, and that's the E sound or just a schwa. We speak really fast. Embedded, invited. Okay? Now, here's my tip when it comes to how do you know if you should pronounce it as a D or a T. Always try to add a D with no vowel right after the verb. So played, that's okay. But then when you want to say a word like wash and add the D sound, because that's the thumb rule, washed, it's almost impossible to say. It's going to come out as a T anyway, because English doesn't like it when you have a voiceless consonant and then a voice consonant right after. Washed. So as long as you don't turn it into washed to make it easy on you, it's okay. Just let it come out as it should, and it's going to come out as a T. Washed. Washed. Okay? So sometimes non-native speakers try to simplify it and then add the schwa sound, right? Washed, or an A sound. Washed. So the D actually comes out. Don't worry, the D shouldn't come out if it's impossible to pronounce it, right? Washed, crossed, mixed. I'm spitting all over the place here, but that's okay, you should too. I know it might still be a little bit confusing, and this is why you can come on over to my website and see all the rules written out so you can write it to yourself and practice it and just think about it. Okay, guys, the most important thing is don't be afraid to make mistakes, because that's
Okay. Marisol,
Okay.
if you were a famous star, what crazy things would you ask for in your dressing room?
If I were a guitar, a guitarist,
So, listen. Give me one moment. If you were a famous star, what crazy things would you ask for in your dressing room?
sorry, teacher, I don't understand. If I were a crazy,
Look at the cup. If
oh,
you were a famous film star, what crazy things would you ask for in your dressing room? Natalia,
If I were a star,
yes,
if I
what
was a star,
famous?
what would I ask for my, is that, I really don't get it. There's sometimes that I hear, but the other times I don't hear nothing, so it's quite hard for me. Can you repeat it for me slowly if I can get it,
Okay,
please?
if you were a famous film star, what crazy things would you ask for in your dressing room? Yeah.
I don't know if I understood
Okay,
well. I think I understood this. If I was a
if
famous star,
Natalia, can you
what?
hear me good? Natalia, I think
I'm
you're
hearing.
not good.
Yes,
Okay,
I'm hearing.
repeat. Listen, Natalia. If you were a famous film star, what crazy things would you ask for in your dressing room? Review the chat.
Okay, okay. I got the last part, but I don't have the first part. What crazy things would I add to my dressing room? Is that correct?
Yes, correct.
Okay, the first part is I don't know what I'm supposed to be. If I was who? I'm sorry, I didn't understand the first part.
Okay, Natalia, review the chat, the group. Natalia.
If I'm not hearing very well, I'm
I
sorry.
didn't listen good, Natalia. I very far, 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 far. Suena hasta ta. I listen. I don't listen good. Okay, give me
Okay,
one moment.
go
Okay,
out. I'm gonna sign in again. Maybe it's the connection. Let me hear. One moment, please.
okay, okay. I'll repeat the question. More slow. If you were a famous film star,
Right.
what crazy things would you ask for in your dressing room? Natalia, I understand.
Teacher,
Tell me.
teacher, I think if I were a famous film star, I I wear or I ask some bright skirts or some jackets with glitter or some shoes, high shoes or
Yes.
some or some boots and mm, I asked some hats and scarf and some excuse me que se me perdió la palabra. ¿Cómo se dice? ¿Cómo se dice? Eh, espera. eh, And some scarf with colorful scarves. Or if I were a famous film star, I would like people people could see very colorful clothes and sometimes very elegant dresses from designers. Eh, mm, Espera, teacher, es que no sé cómo se dice ajustado.
Repeat.
Tight, okay, tight. Eh, with some elegant dresses tied to the body, or some pants which let me show a beautiful shape.
Okay. Ready, ready, Marisol?
Yes, we are alone.
Natalia, he goes.
A Natalia parece que se le cayó la conexión un momento.
She have a problem with the voice. Difficult. Okay. The next question. Do you watch TV? TV series? Yes?
Seldom, teacher.
Okay. The question is, what new TV series have you been watching that you would recommend? ¿Qué me recomendarías?
And I not see more. I not watch more TV. But one day, my older son invite me to see tattooing, and in tattooing it was very interesting because because there are many designs of tattoo, and there are many ways to make the tattoos, and it's so interesting, and it's a good series. It's a good program to know the world of the tattoo.
Okay, Marisol. Okay, Marisol.
Okay,
One moment.
okay.
Natalia. Natalia, can you hear me? Okay, wait for Natalia. Okay, so the next question. If you could be famous, crowdsourced, story for writing, what you could be?
Art. I would like to be
Yes,
a great artist, like Michelangelo, Miguel Angel, bueno, Michelangelo, or like Picasso, because I love the paintings, and I consider a paint could change a society, could express many things um, about a situation, and about the story of the history, excuse me, about the history of the country. Then painting, I would like to be a famous painter.
okay, thank you, Marisol.
Okay.
Natalia, Natalia.
Yes, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay,
Can you repeat me the question, please? It was about the last question or the new question that you made to Marisol.
yes,
The new question. It was about the an artist. I didn't get it very well. I'm sorry.
yes. You received your question in your WhatsApp?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. You want me
Okay,
to answer that question?
yes. Let's
Okay,
start
okay.
the question,
Let me answer it.
if
It
you
would
want.
be, let me
Your
see it
WhatsApp.
again, and I'm gonna tell you. If I was a famous film star, what crazy things would I add in my dressing room? Is that correct?
Yes, Natalia.
Okay, okay. I would add a lot of hats, a lot of accessories like scarves, some crazy shoes. I'm a shoe fanatic. I really love crazy shoes, very colorful shoes, uh, shiny ones. I like hats. I'm not so used to using hats, but I think that as a star or a film star, it could be interesting having that type of accessories.
Okay, Natalia.
Okay.
Review the other question.
Okay, let me review, please.
Okay.
Give me
What
one second.
new, okay. What new TV series have you been
Tutorial.
watching that you would recommend it? Recommend. Can you listen better or no? Natalia. 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 Natalia, are you ready? Okay. Natalia, can you hear me?
Hello.
Hello. Can
Okay,
you
okay.
hear
I'm
me?
sorry. If I What series I've been watching? Well, I've been watching a series that is on. I think it's TLC. The channel is TLC, and it's
Oh,
called Overweighted, and it's about people that have serious problems about their eating habits, and well, they have serious health problems, so they need to go on some type of diet and some medical procedures in order for them to be able to live.
mhm.
It's not a cosmetic surgery. It's life saving surgeries because they have gained too much weight. So they need some emergency surgeries, but they have to change their lifestyle in order for them to go on with their lives. I would recommend it to the people that are around me because many people here in our country doesn't don't eat in a proper way, so they're not very healthy. It's just for the people to be more conscious about what they eat and how are they living their lives with sports and with their sportive habits.
Okay, thank you, Natalia. Marisol,
Yes.
could you describe the area where you live? Could you describe the area where you live?
I live in a neighborhood, in a neighbor, popular neighborhood, and here there are um, many stores for food, for clothes, and here lives many people. In each house, you can find one or two or until three families living in one house. And in the park on Saturdays and Sunday is always busy, and the streets are small. And when you walk in the street, sometimes in some hours for mm, in the afternoon, in the evening, it's difficult to walk in the street because there are many people. And I don't like in my neighbor there are few trees and few flowers and few plants. I like here people care the nature and the animals and the plants. But in the park, it's very common people destroy the plants, and it's sad.
Okay, ready, Marisol? Marisol, are you ready?
Teacher, I was uh, I I was speaking about my neighbor.
Okay, tell me. Are you ready? No more?
Yes,
Um,
yes, I'm ready. I was about to answer the question. If I would be remembered, what would it be that I would be remembered about? Is that the question?
The question about Marisol is, could you describe the area where you live? Can you listen? Could you describe the area where you live?
Could I describe where I live?
Yes.
Okay, I live, well, I live in Cali, and I live in front of the river, of the Cali River. I live in a building, and my surroundings, there is a lot of plants. Actually, there are very nice places where around where I live, because there is a very green space because of the river. You can see different type of animals that are not very common to see in the city. You get to see a lot of birds. You can even see reptiles like iguanas. You can see iguanas. You could see squirrels. I'm very blessed because I get to see a lot of animals that you cannot usually see around in the city. I have a lot of green spaces. It's very beautiful around. People care about the place where we live, and actually, it's protected. It's a very protected zone. Um, Even though we live in a city, there's a lot of conscious about the river. There are a lot of people that have campaigns to maintain the river very clean. So it's nice.
Ready, Natalia? No more? Natalia. Okay, ladies.
I'm sorry. I didn't notice I was speaking without my microphone. I, I just noticed that. I'm sorry.
But Natalia,
Can
pero
you
va very well. I don't
excuse me?
listen that very clear. Marisol,
Okay. About my
better
neighborhood.
to Natalia?
Do you
Yes,
hear me well?
yes, very well,
Okay,
Natalia.
sorry. I just noticed that I was speaking around 2 or 3 minutes and my microphone was out. I'm very sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay, don't
So,
worry.
okay,
Marisol,
Okay.
Marisol,
Yes,
you
teacher.
can listen better to Natalia.
Yes, I could listen to Natalia.
Very, very, very good. Good.
Yes,
Okay.
she lives
Can
near a river.
okay.
Okay, so you heard me. Okay, okay, that's good.
Okay. Marisol, you have any question about the talk about Natalia?
Um, okay. In your neighbor, are there many children?
Well, actually, not so much. My neighborhood is very known because there are too many old people. I think my daughter is like a few of the little children around here. My daughter's 4 years old, but there's not so much kids around here. Although we have a school in front, like around a block in front, that's the only way you can get to see kids. But in this neighborhood, it's not so common to see kids.
Okay. And where are you from, Natalia? I thought you live in Medellin, but no, you live in
No,
Cali.
no, no. No, I live in Cali. Yes, I live in Cali. I'm from Cali. I live in Cali.
Ah, okay.
Yes, yes.
Natalia, any question, Marisol?
Yes, Marisol, where do you live? In what place? I think it's in Bogota, right? What place in
Yes.
Bogota?
Yes, I live in Bogota and in a river, in a river, no, in a neighbor
Yeah.
named La Ribera, and it's
Uh-huh.
near to Portal de las Américas, near to Transmilenio.
Ah, good, 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 good.
Good place.
No, it is in a good place. It isn't the best place, but here you can find and meet many people. And in this moment, there are many people from Venezuela,
Uh-huh.
and they are good people. And this is the advantage of this neighbor. You can meet many people.
Okay. Thank you, Marisol.
Okay.
Natalia and Marisol, you can my screen? Yes?
Yes, I see
Yes.
it.
Imagine. Imagine. Suppose this is create a one story, a beautiful story. Your imagination. Create a one story with this imagine.
Okay.
You have 3 minutes for organize your idea.
Okay, I think I'm ready.
Tell me, Natalia.
Can I begin?
Yes,
Can you hear me well?
yes.
Hello?
Okay. Tell me, Natalia.
Can you hear me? I'm not hearing you very well.
Mm, no, I don't listen very well. Natalia. 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 Marisol, are you ready?
I have an idea. If I have a pet, I would like to have a squirrel who can speak and sing. And I would like my squirrel tell me stories about country and about animals. And I would like my squirrel help me to make a to clean the house, and I would like to have a fuzzy squirrel eh, to huge them, to huge her, and sleep with him.
Okay. Thank you, Marisol.
Okay.
Natalia, can you hear
Yes,
me?
I'm here.
Oh,
Yes, I'm here.
very good. Now tell me.
Okay, thank God. And I can hear you too.
Okay.
Okay, so I imagine that Mr. Squirrel was around the park eating some peanuts and stealing from the people that go to the park some food. He was playing around and he went up the post and he stopped for a while and was surprised by what he was seeing. He was amazed because he saw a young squirrel pass by and he thought that that squirrel was the love of his life. He was in love of Mrs. Squirrel, and he knew that that was love at first sight.
Okay. Thank you, Natalia.
Okay.
Now, the life is beautiful. Life is the burden in this life. Ladies, I
Hmm.
can. You think? I choose.
That's a good.
I choose
That's a
the cat, the monkey, the dog. One. This life at this interesting. Natalia, what choose? The cat, the dog, or monkey? Natalia, only choose. Marisol,
Okay. I would like to be the cat.
the cat.
Eh, yes, teacher,
Okay.
cat. It's beautiful, it's fuzzy, and the cat can jump on the roof.
Okay. Oh, Natalia, where is it? She goes. Okay. Tell me more about the cat.
The, the cat
The big
can
small
jump,
cat.
and the cats are everybody loves the cats, and the cats are um, uh, um, they sleep all the day, and I would like to sleep many times. And I like the ears of the cat.
Uh,
Eh, yes, teacher, the ears of the cat are beautiful. They seem like a triangle, and and I would like to be a cat because the cat um, the make some sound, some special sound, like a purr, like a purr, like that
Yes.
sound. It's interesting.
Okay. Give me one moment, Natalia. Where is Natalia?
Hmm. Today she has problems with the connection.
Yeah.
Today she has a bad connection.
Hey, give me one moment.
Um, and I would like to be just an ape too, because the ape is is tender, and the ape is so beautiful and jumps in the street in the trees, and the tail is he can make different things with the tail, and can uh, mm, can
Yes.
can uh, grab with the tail and go to the other tree and eat bananas, and I like bananas.
Oh. Okay, Marisol. Thank you so much for attention. I wave already finished this class about this night.
Mhm.
Give me one moment.